I'm going to use this under the Fair Use Act, and I want to explain to you there's something incredible that's happening in the heavens, and that is has all the scientists and astronomers intrigued. Let's take a brief look at what's going on.
This right here is supposed to be Venus, but it's literally split in two. That's what I was saying. It is literally split in two. How can that be possible? But it did. And I'm wondering if it got split.
Very important. That was just from yesterday, what the scientists are witnessing in the heavens and how astonished they are. Let's take a look at a day before that, what they were witnessing, what they were observing about Venus.
Record it for a few moments. I can. But you know, Venus doesn't look like a planet. We've been told the planets are perfectly round and stuff, and this is not perfectly round. It has some straight edges to it. And there's movement. You can clearly see movement and what looks like ripples going across it. And they are a type of a ripple.
A ripple. A ripple. Why did the false prophets, why did the Trump prophets not give prophecy on such an incredible event that would occur? Surely they should have known what was going to occur with something this incredible about this rippling effect.
In that region Tuesday, and the world reacted instantly. Kate Walsh joining us live this morning with how that could impact us here at home.
The impact. The rippling.
Market is quick to react, especially when oil is potentially involved. And here we see.
So what we understand about this is everything that I've taught about the waters. Remember the waters from Revelation 17:15 are the peoples, nations, multitudes, and tongues. And we're seeing what I have said would occur would be a rippling effect. A rippling effect. When did I say this? When did I say this? As it relates to the heavens and Aries and Arists. Let's go back and have a quick listen to that.
Record it for a few moments. I can. But you know, Venus doesn't look like a planet. We've been told the planets are perfectly round and stuff, and this is not perfectly round. It has some straight edges to it. And there's movement. You can clearly see movement and what looks like ripples going across it. And they are a type of a ripple.
The ripples. None of the Trump prophets had. No other prophet could tell you about ripples and its effects. And I'm going to do this in such a manner that it's going to give the false Trump prophets an opportunity to give their great discernment and knowledge so they could hold their staffs up and dance around and give praises to themselves and scream out hallelujahs, hallelujahs. Remember, just recently I've been pointing out and doing videos about the waters so that everybody could understand the waters and how things create a rippling effect as it relates to Scripture. As it relates to Scripture. More specifically, you could learn more about this in Matthew chapter 16. Perhaps if you even go to verse 19, you can read about this. But see that none of the Trump prophets, none of these false prophets running around could tell you what was coming. But I want you to understand that I was showing what was coming and what was occurring back on March the 22nd of 2020 when all these events began to occur. This is the video that began it all. This is the video that began it all. And none of the false prophets, I can even give them the videos to go to as a reference where it all began. and they still would not be able to give you the discernment and the prophetic knowledge that they only falsely claim to have. It is only I, the true prophet, that can embarrass them in such a manner, because I can do it with such specificity, such great wisdom and ancient knowledge that they only pretend to have. God bless.